we did get a colonization over the end turn, and as predicted, they took that spot. Now, what we're going to do now, we have a choice. They can reach us. So what we're going to do is, let's see, what's the garrison? 1, 2, 3. There's 6 in the garrison, plus our 12 makes 18. So what we'll do is we'll move this to ambush stance. We'll raise yet another lord. This one will recruit. Force march this direction. Same thing with Skarbrand. We have no way to increase his movement, since we're headed back the opposite direction. We want this one. Buildings, let's go ahead and upgrade this. Any diplomacy? We might have to rip through Wintertooth. We don't really... We did that to stay with Archaon, so let's go ahead. You know what? We could fight Slaughter and Carnage. And that would increase our movement. It's not going to increase our movement enough to get us back there, so let's just see how this turn goes. You almost got bushed. Darn it. We almost got him, but we can auto-resolve our way out of this, and we literally take no casualties. I mean, we'll take casualties, obviously, but we won't lose any units. So this is a no-brainer, and it'll eliminate the faction. Get out of here. We start this turn with a dilemma. Leadership +8 when fighting against Slaaneshi factions. Slaaneshi corruption -4 all provinces. It's a limited. Doesn't matter. We're not going to fight any Slaaneshi factions anyway. And I was incorrect. I forgot that they occupied that position. And the Sword of Cain is out. It looks like Attain has it. And that's going to be fantastic. So what we can do now is we could... All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to... We need to be in this stance, and then we can do Slaughter and Carnage, and that'll increase our movement again. You guys can watch the cutscene at your leisure. This is a battle that always ends up beating up my armies, so we're going to see how this goes. I've never actually done it with rattling guns in my army before. I've always gotten my rattling guns after, so we're going to try to manage this. I always like to attack this leg, so we're going to go over here, get everybody going that way, and then we're going to take all of our really beefy infantry and clog this hole, take our damage dealers, and then I think we're going to park the rattling guns right here, and then these guys can run interference. All of these run up that way. And our first priority is to take out the Exalted Bloodthirster. And then another one will come off this side. The regular Bloodthirster is a little less of a priority, but it's still a big damage dealer, so we want to be careful. So first things first, let's use this to target. Wait till it lands. Alright, let's get the Bloodthirster. Mobilize. Let's see how we doing. Yeah. All right. That looks like a good matchup. It's going well. Let's see if we can get... Terrain right there is a little problematic, so sorry about that, guys. We need to tie up that skull cannon. Let's see if we can do something with these guys on that Exalted Bloodthirster. Alright, that was pretty effective against the first Exalted Bloodthirster. Let's get over there and help out, although I suppose now we have this one right here, so we might as well take that down. That looks like it's being appropriately tied up. Where is this? Let's see here. Enemies. Alright, yeah, Skarbrand is ripping through there. That's bad. Definitely want that out of there. Let's see if we can find something to take on that shrine. Alright. There goes the second Exalted Bloodthirster. Where is the regular Bloodthirster? It is down. Alright, cool. Let's get rid of the Skull Cannon before it can use any more. And that looks like it's down. Alright, cool. Now the Minotaurs. The Minotaurs are problematic. So let's shift these guys around and see if we can get them to target the Minotaurs. Alright, Alright, now let's use Skarbrand to go after these guys. That looks like my Bloodthirster, or my Bloodletter's going down, which is not ideal, but, you know, I really would like to get them out of this army anyway. I don't think that the regular Bloodletters are not particularly great. The Exalted Bloodletters, on the other hand, they're pretty awesome. Alright, let's see. Who needs help? These guys need to go get some regen. It looks like Skarbrand is about to cause these guys to start disintegrating. Alright, they're disintegrating. That's done. We need to go take out the Soul Grinder. Maybe this guy can tie up the Soul Grinder temporarily. This looks like it's going okay. I don't see a whole lot of friendly fire. Maybe this one unit isn't doing great. And this one needs to get back out. Because while it regens, we can't be having it take that kind of damage. Alright, let's shift the rattling guns around to the plague drones. And we should have a... Oh, you know what? This guy hasn't been doing any fighting. So this guy needs to get out of there, because he's going to have problems. But that Soul Grinder's almost done. A few more strikes from Skarbrand, and we should be in pretty good shape. There go the plague drones. Let's see if we can get some more plague drones down. This guy really is not doing well. We need to just... We should probably just pull him clear out. And then Karanak. Let's freeze this character and send these guys in to tie up the Exalted Plague Bearers of Nurgle. The guy's trying to get away. Let's do this.
What? Faster, scurry, rattling gun.
Can we maybe shift this guy around to do some damage on that? If we could get him to actually... Check this out. Now that that's in position, let's have him follow. He's going to rampage after us. And that should be all we need to make that happen. There we go. So he should, yep, there we go, disintegrating. These, that's okay.
Power of the wolf.
And can we get these guys to target the enemy board? Ooh, that's really bad. Okay, I need something fast. Where's Karnak? I don't know if he's got enough mass to push through that. Not particularly. Alright, Skarbrand's up, I guess. Yeah, we need to do something about that. Let's do a bellows on this really quick, just to use it. Okay, and then we'll run this guy in there. Alright, look, Karnak came out. Cool. We can just tie him up long enough. We didn't lose those rattling guns by any stretch of the imagination, so it's fine. They'll regen over the end turn.
Demon proceeds. I go.
Let's do this.
Power of the wolf.
There we go. Alright, with both of those tag teaming that, it'll go down pretty quick.
I will. Slaughter.
Just need to keep those exalted plague bearers from throwing. And if they do throw, we want them to throw against the summon unit. Go ahead and pop this.
Ritual of blood.
And then... Alright. Down. We gotta be pretty close. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so we have some damage on our army. Not as bad as I normally take, though. I think the rattling guns definitely took down a lot of enemies that otherwise... They just have such high DPS that, I mean, they're great in any army. Anytime you can keep bad guys away from them, they are fantastic. And really the only things that we had problems with them were the artillery units, which we literally had to run over and take them down. And then the units that can punch right through any front line, which are those Chaos War Shrines, which is just the way that it goes. And we lost one Bloodletter, which really isn't that big of a deal, considering that we want to phase these guys out anyway. I think we are just going to take the money. Yeah. Alright, so we now have Slaughter and Carnage. And Slaughter and Carnage gives us post-battle loot and the base weapon strength upgrades as we fight. Recruitment costs down, you know, etc., etc. We don't have the Sword of Cain, so let's make sure that they're equipped. They did. That reset our movement. It's going to get us a little bit closer. And actually, now that I look at this... Okay, so check it out. Let's see what we can...
Gifts of Khorne.
So if we take this army and do this...
Blood for the blood gods.
That's not really what I wanted it to do.
Despoil their
So if we sack it... Can we reach this? We can't reach it. Or wait a minute, can we? No, we still can't reach it. So I was hoping that we were going to be able to do that, but it doesn't look like we can. Okay, so what we'll do is move this guy down. We'll take those three. We'll disband this guy because he can't move. And then we'll move this one out a little bit. We want this to stay because we want to be able to fight this, use its movement enhancements for Skarbrand next turn after we capture the settlement, because then we get a port that has access to water and we can use the waterway. So we move this off, it'll be good. Let's put him in force march. get him over there. And do we have access to...
The Blood Legion has prevailed.
We do. Okay, so one of these. We could probably also merge down another bloodletter. Yeah, okay, so that's cool. We'll take 2 of those. And that'll pad our army out. Let's distribute these points. We're going to continue to go down Skarbrand's line here. Let's see. Do we want anything here? We should probably complete this line. Maybe this stuff. Yeah, I think we're more likely to use this stuff. So we'll do that. And this one is ready for Mentor for sure. And then whatever we take. Forget what we're doing with this guy. Wherever it fits. And then Karanak is going down this, and then melee defense. Okay. Buildings, definitely this. This. We wanted to sell this to Archaon. That is the settlement, right?
Treachery seeps in.
Yeah. So let's see what happens if we sell that to Archaon. If he'll give us an alliance of some kind.
Simpering fools! You dare come
He'll give us a
before
defensive
me?
alliance, and that's good enough for me.
Ready.
Excellent. That'll keep him away from us. We won't have to worry for at least 20 turns or so. We won't have to worry about fighting him. Alright, cool. That's good. Excellent. Outpost available. We have the money. We might as well build the outpost. Howling Citadel. Is that a... This is his start position. Writhing Fortress. Howling Citadel is a main settlement. So as long as it's a main settlement, we're good. Outpost. Howling Citadel. Okay. Cool. Even though we have some pretty strong warriors, it is nice to be able to just grab a couple extra sometimes. So that is done, and that's the end of this episode.